Picture this: you step outside on what should be an ordinary night. The familiar silver glow begins to fade, the world grows darker, and above you, the moon begins to bleed red. An ancient fear awakens, the same terror that gripped our ancestors for millennia. Is this an omen, a prophecy, or something far more magnificent? Welcome, seekers of the unknown, to the lunar eclipse. Tonight, we're uncovering the crimson mystery that has terrified kings and left civilizations trembling. Under blood-red skies, the moon has always been more than a glowing rock. It's been our timekeeper, a goddess, a symbol of mystery. But when an eclipse paints it in crimson shadows, the real mystery begins. Imagine living in ancient Babylon 4,000 years ago. The night sky is your calendar, your connection to the divine. Then suddenly, the moon begins to disappear, replaced by something that bleeds across the darkness. The Babylonians believed lunar eclipses were warnings from the gods that kings face betrayal and doom. Court astronomers frantically calculated these events because a ruler's life literally depended on understanding these cosmic messages. Travel to Scandinavia, and the Norse told of massive wolves, Skull and Hati, eternally chasing the sun and moon across the sky. During an eclipse, one of these cosmic predators had finally caught its prey. Vikings would bang shields, blow horns, and shout at the sky, desperately trying to scare the wolf away before it could finish devouring the moon. The mighty Incan Empire believed a giant jaguar, a creature of the underworld, was attacking the moon. Feasting on its light, entire communities would gather, drumming, shouting, even throwing spears at the sky, anything to drive away this cosmic predator. In China, they spoke of a celestial dragon swallowing the moon. In Hindu mythology, the demon Rahu was taking revenge. Aboriginal Australians told of the moon man under attack. Every culture, every corner of Earth, had their version of cosmic terror playing out above them. Can you imagine the raw, primal fear? Standing under that blood-red sky with no understanding of science, just a terrible certainty that something was going catastrophically wrong with the natural order. But here's where ancient terror meets modern wonder. Science reveals the beautiful truth behind this cosmic drama. During a lunar eclipse, Earth moves directly between the sun and moon, casting a massive shadow into space. The moon, in its eternal dance around our planet, occasionally wanders into this shadow, and that's when the magic happens. But instead of disappearing completely, the moon transforms into something hauntingly beautiful. It glows with that deep, mysterious red light that has inspired fear and wonder for millennia. Why red? The answer lies in something surprisingly familiar, the same phenomenon that gives us gorgeous sunsets and sunrises. Earth's atmosphere acts like a cosmic lens. As sunlight passes through our atmospheric layers, blue light gets scattered away, but red light, with its longer wavelengths, can travel much farther. During an eclipse, this filtered red light bends around Earth and illuminates the moon, creating that otherworldly glow. It's essentially as if every sunrise and sunset happening on Earth at that moment is being projected onto the lunar surface. The moon is literally glowing with the light of every dawn and dusk on our planet. Yet even with scientific explanation, the mystery only deepens. No two blood moons are exactly alike. Some glow with wine-dark crimson that seems to pulse with otherworldly energy. Others burn with fiery orange intensity or appear almost ghostly pale red. What determines these different shades? Earth is literally painting with cosmic forces. Volcanic eruptions fill our atmosphere with ash particles that deepen the red. Massive wildfires pump smoke into the stratosphere. Even pollution and dust storms play their part in this celestial art project. Scientists have discovered that blood moon colors actually serve as hidden records of our planet's atmospheric conditions. Like cosmic tree rings, the moon becomes a mirror, reflecting not just our sunlight, but our entire environmental story back at us. Perhaps the most intriguing mystery is this: why do blood moons still stir something so primal in US? Even today, millions feel that same ancient thrill when they see the moon transform above them. Social media explodes with photos, but also with questions and wonder that echo those ancient Babylonian astronomers. In modern astrology, lunar eclipses are seen as powerful moments of transformation, times when hidden truths come to light, when veils between worlds grow thin. Throughout history, significant events have clustered around eclipse dates, though whether this is cosmic influence or human psychology remains beautifully mysterious. There's something deeper at work too. The moon already influences so much of life on Earth: our tides, sleep cycles, even biological processes. Ocean waves respond to lunar gravity. Animals navigate by moonlight. Human behavior subtly shifts with lunar phases during an eclipse. When this cosmic relationship is dramatically altered, something changes in us too. Researchers have noted unusual animal behavior during eclipses. Birds stop singing, nocturnal animals emerge in confusion, pets act strangely. If the moon can pull entire oceans around our planet, what subtle effects might it have on the water in our bodies, on the electrical patterns in our brains? Here's something that will give you chills. This cosmic dance has been going on for over 4 billion years. Every eclipse you witness is part of an unbroken chain stretching back to when Earth was young. Ancient bacteria experienced eclipses. The first fish, the first forests, the first humans all have lived under these same blood-red skies. When you stand outside during a lunar eclipse, you're participating in a ritual older than language, older than civilization, older than our species. You're connected to every human who has ever looked up in wonder and fear at that crimson orb floating in the darkness. Science has given us the mechanics, but the mystery, the real, deep mystery, remains as powerful as ever. Maybe those ancient peoples understood something we've forgotten in our rush to explain everything. Maybe the blood moon really is trying to tell us something, not through supernatural prophecy, but through the simple, profound reminder that we are part of something infinitely larger than ourselves. The universe is speaking to us through these cosmic alignments, these moments when ordinary rules seem suspended and anything feels possible. Despite all our technology and knowledge, we're still creatures on a small planet, witnesses to forces that dwarf our understanding. So the next time you see the moon begin to darken, when you watch it transform from silver to deep, mysterious red, remember this: you are witnessing poetry written in the language of physics. Terror transformed into beauty, ancient wisdom meeting modern understanding. You are seeing the same sight that made our ancestors tremble and wonder about their place in the cosmos. If this journey into the blood moon's crimson mystery sent chills down your spine, if you felt that ancient connection stirring in your chest, then you're ready for more cosmic adventures. Subscribe and join me as we continue exploring the universe's greatest mysteries, because the cosmos isn't just out there in the vast darkness. It's speaking to us, bleeding red across the night sky, reminding us that the most beautiful truths are often the most mysterious ones of all.